this is another relatively short one. I'm gonna try and do a couple short ones today because, we're not into the React. We didn't get into the Reacts quite as soon as normal. So let's do this one. This is a SunnyV2 one. This one did just come out. And I know I usually try to let things cook, but I did want to look at this because I have not heard about this particular content creator in a while. And the last I did hear about them was not great. So I do want to bring this up, and I do want to watch this. It is a short video, thankfully. It's under 10 minutes, so we should be able to go through it pretty quick. But this is a new SunnyV2 talking about Nikocado avocado. And I've watched other videos from SunnyV2 and from Turkey Tom about Nikocado's meteoric rise in waistline. He has gone down a path that is just so destructive. He actually started out as being a vegan, I think. If memory serves, he was either a vegan or a vegetarian, and he would do I think mukbangs, but they were vegan or vegetarian. And then he just went off the fucking rails. He's 100% gone off the rails. And some people say a lot of it's an act, how crazy he acts, but I honestly don't know. I honestly do not know if how crazy he acts is just some sort of a joke or something. So apparently he put out a new video that's just really sad, and well, let's check it out.
And everyone wonders why I'm posting less. I'm not happy. I don't like what I've done. I don't like what I've become. I don't like what I look like.
Nikocado's recent video is so incredibly tragic, it makes all of his previous breakdowns seem like they were happy moments. Simply titled By, Nikocado talks about deeply regretting his time on YouTube, in the process admitting to financial ruin, and the ways in which fame destroyed his life completely. The 41-minute video begins on terrible footing, as after only 24 seconds, Nick's already almost on the verge of tears.
Just gonna tell you right off the bat, I'm on the edge of a breakdown. Most likely by the end of this video, I'm gonna be flipping out.
The reason for this is quickly revealed. Nick had begun to realize YouTube was actually a terrible choice.
My life was going great, so I decided to do this YouTube life. And I'm sitting here thinking, I have thrown away the best years of my life.
Okay. I'm just gonna say this. You cannot put the blame on YouTube. You made the choice. Nick made the choice to do this kind of content. He made the choice to do this. He made the choice to do these giant mukbangs. Post after post after post after post. He did not have to, and he did not start out that way. But he did them for one very, very specific reason. Anyone want to take a guess what that reason is? I'll give you a clue. It's green and has a very funny little S symbol in front of it. Yeah. He did it for money. He liked getting all that YouTube money that he was making. And so he kept doing it. YouTube was the platform. YouTube did not tell him, you have to keep doing mukbangs and grow to an obscenely obese weight and make yourself miserable. YouTube was just the platform in which allowed him to do it. He made the choice to do it. So I do not think it is at all fair. Granted, I am not a fan of YouTube. I am not standing for YouTube in any way, shape, or form. But I'm going to call a stripe here. And YouTube is not forcing anyone to do any kind of content on their platform. people have reached out to him and tried to help him, and somebody made comparisons like to Boogie. Yeah, it's like Boogie. It almost feels like it's drama farming. So, I mean, let's see. Who knows? With this video, maybe we're going to see something different where his presentation is going to be very different from what we've seen before, and maybe it could be something totally different.
Admitting he never would have started if given a second chance.
I wish I could turn back the clock. I wish I could go back in time. I wish I would never have done YouTube. I wish I would have never decided that this would be a fun way to make a living, that this would be a fun way to have a life, this would be a fun way to provide for my family.
He further hints as to why
my job is to...
Is Nick married? I didn't think he was married. Because he's saying to provide for the family. I honestly know absolutely nothing about Nick's family, so he is married. Okay. He is. Okay, I had no idea. I had absolutely no idea if he was married or not. Because, like I said, I haven't kept track of Nick, other than watching, like, SunnyV2 and Turn It Down videos from a while back. So I haven't kept up on anything with him. And, yeah, I mean, he definitely does far. That's why I've seen some of the videos, like, clips from the videos, where he's, like, riding around with a fucking CPAP on. Like, he milks the use of a CPAP. And he does these child tantrums. That is one thing. He is absolutely fucking milking it. He's doing that for the clicks and for the views and for, any donos that through the YouTube system. He is working the YouTube system, and he's 100% hamming it up in drama baiting. Well, yeah, I was thinking, I wasn't sure. I didn't know if he had a boyfriend. I didn't know if he had a husband. I don't know anything about his relationship. Other than the fact that I knew that he was gay, but beyond that, I didn't know if he was in a relationship with anybody. So I had no clue.
To face people who hate me, who don't care for me, that aren't even interested in me. They're here for someone fat.
Yet he's interrupted by his pizza delivery, leading to the video's only moment where Nick isn't totally miserable. However, the second he takes a bite, you can see Nick Ocato's dark realization
Cheer 140.
Thank you, Bobcat.
that he despises his life completely.
Okay, I'm sorry, but right now I don't believe this. He got married in 2017? Okay. I'm sorry, but I have a hard time believing this is genuine. If you are going to make a video that...
Cheer 100.
Thank you, Mannix. If you're gonna make a video that is supposed to be heartfelt, where, you title it by, and you're trying to make a heartfelt video, if you're supposedly making a heartfelt video, you don't have a fucking large pizza delivered in the middle of it, and then proceed to eat the pizza on the stream. I'm sorry, right there, that right there immediately has my bullshit meter going haywire. Immediately, this has my bullshit meter going through the roof. Because now, this tells me all I need to know. He's drama farming at this point. He's going to eat, and he's going to cry, and he's going to self-flagellate, and he's going to say he's a piece of shit, and he's just trying to farm sympathy at this point. He is 100% trying to farm sympathy. That's what he's doing. And he's done this so many times. He sympathy farms so many damn times. And 100%, I think that's what he's doing now. He got the large fucking pizza. He's got the bottle of Coke. Actually, didn't he have 2 bottles here before? I don't know. Yeah. Oh, I know that, Tanashi. I know it works. And yeah, the pizza looks tasty. I'm not a huge meat lover's pizza, but it's a good looking pizza.
Cheer 1000. It is all drama BS. He was acting like a CPAP was a ventilator in the past.
I vaguely remember him doing that, Mannix. Yeah, and thank you for the 1,000 biddies also. Yeah, yeah. CPAP, for those that don't know, the CPAP is a device used by people who have difficulty breathing during sleep. It is not a fucking ventilator. It is not a non-rebreather O2 mask like you would use in a hospital. It's used for when you're sleeping because some people have sleep apnea where they will stop breathing while they sleep. So that's not the same as using a non-rebreather mask or a freaking ventilator. If you're using a ventilator, you are in the ICU anyway. So yeah, I mean it's all drama and sympathy for me. And this right here, having a fucking pizza delivered right at the beginning of his little cry fest. Okay, you just telegraphed it. You just broadcast it. This is fake. The fuck, Cosmic? What the actual fuck? Thank you for the 25 gifteds. Holy shit. No, Cosmic isn't drama farming. Cosmic is trying to
Cheer
drama
100
create.
hype train again.
Kinda. Thank you, Bobcat. Holy fuck! And if you're in chat and you just got a gifted sub from Cosmic, please make sure you say thank you and refresh your stream so you don't get any more ads. You try to derail me, aren't you? You guys have been holding off. Now you're trying to derail me during my reacts. I know your games. I know your tricks. Fuck. Thank you, Mannix. Thank you. And 5. And Spartan. Haley, fuck Spartan. Holy fuck, thank you for the 5 tier 3s. Oh, Jesus. Holy shit. Oh, God. Oh my God, thank you so incredibly much. Good God. Riddle, I'm there. I think I'm there. Oh God. Guys, thank you so much. When you were less drunk. Oh God, is it? No, please don't. Please no break. Well, Alex, at least it's being broken up by my strays trying to break me instead. Oh. Oh, Cosmic Oak! No! I should bonk you, but I won't. Blaming it on the dog. Holy fuck. Your dog?
Cheer 1000, cheer 100, cheer 100. I changed diet last year and lost over 100 pounds. I've fallen off the wagon, but I'm trying to get back on the diet again.
Yo, dog, thank you for the bits, and I know something like that can be tough. I fully understand how something like that can be tough. I'm glad that you're making, I'm really glad that you're making the effort to try and get back on a diet and try to, get yourself back to your optimal. Wait. Cosmic? What the fuck? What the fuck?
Cheer 100, happy payday.
Thank you, Bobcat. Cosmic, what the fuck? Thank you for the 5 tier 3s. What the fuck are you and Spartan doing right now? What the hell are you doing?
Cheer 1000, cheer 100, cheer 100. Well, this will make you happy a bit after reacting at this cheer 5000 we.
Stone Killer Hoseki, thank you. Thank you for the 1,200 and 5,000 biddies. God, guys. Thank you guys so much.
Cheer 100, cheer 100, cheer 100, cheer 100, cheer 100.
Thank you, Stone Killer, and good night, Potato. Have a great night. Thanks for coming by, as always. I appreciate you being here. Oh, Sperry, you're not, are you? Who gifted the 5 tier 3s 3 minutes ago? You deserve this one. Seamusin!
Cheer 5,000 bully time, yay.
Thank you, Seamusin! Thanks for this. You guys do this every time I'm trying to react to something!
I woke up to join bullying lol.
Well, because of course you did. Because of course you did. Cosmic? Stop encouraging each other. Stop encouraging each other. I'm just glad a certain someone is not here to start, directing fire. Wait, Barb, are you serious? Are you serious? Did Nick have a stroke recently? Oh, God. Oh, no. Shit. Considering this video is fairly recent, it looks like he's recovered from it well, I guess. Damn, I did not know about that. Yeah, maybe.
Fire za cannons.
Baby Jeebus. Yeah, Stone Killer, we're watching the Sunny... What
Party
the fuck?
parrot.
Phoenix!
It's like in a
Phoenix,
kidnap
thank
train
you.
ready 100. Fire.
Phoenix, thank you for the dono, and Bobcat, thank you for the biddies.
Brothers, calling air support, danger close.
Stop it. Yeah, you're a dog. I was just thinking the same thing. Oh my god. Yeah. And yeah, Stone
All
Killer.
units, it's stunlock time.
Oh god. And yeah, Stone Killer, we're watching a new video that I'm trying to watch a new video that SunnyV2 made about Nikocado. Making this video. Which is I'm very worried. Well, I'm not worried, but I have a very bad feeling that this video of his is fake. I have a very strong suspicion that this video that he's making is...
Cheer 100 pew, 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 cheer 100 pew. Cheer 100 you cheer 100 or cheer 100 not cheer 100 escaping cheer 100 the love.
Thank you, you're done.
Cheer 100 this is 35 actual. Repeat over.
Thank you, Bobcats.
Cheer 100 cheer 100.
Thank you, Blanky. Thank you so much, guys. Really, Alex? If if you consider this a good way to end your birthday, I'm glad you like ending your birthday this way. Wait, Alex, did you say today was your birthday? Did you mention earlier that today was your birthday? I don't remember you mention anything about that. It's your birthday today? Okay. Oh my god!
Prepare
Alex,
the artillery barrage. All batteries, fire.
Alex, happy birthday! Happy birthday, everyone! Please wish Alex a happy birthday!
Cheer 100 sad the tip didn't go to the hype train but you deserve it less than 3 cheer 100 happy birthday Alex.
Thank you, Mannix. And yeah, I'm after you said it, I started going back in my head and going, oh wait, did you mention that yesterday? And I couldn't remember. I didn't want to accidentally get you mixed up with someone else. Happy birthday. I hope you did have a happy birthday today, Alex. Other than being outside of being on with us on stream today. I hope you had a really happy birthday. Otherwise, I do. Because I always hope people have happy birthdays. Oh, you were relatively so. Of course, Bobcat. Of course. Alright. Let's continue and just see where Nikocado is going with this. Because we're only 2 minutes into this.
Cheer 100 happy birthday Alex. Also cheer 100 get cheer 100 loved cheer 100 cat cheer 100 goddess.
Thank you, house guests. Thank you.
I don't like this! I don't like this channel. I don't like what I'm doing with my life. I had goals, I had dreams, and I threw it all away to eat food.
Nick hating his job isn't unexpected, but his claim about money is a little more surprising.
The irony is I've barely made any money for the past 2-3 years.
Across Nick
Tysell. I have the pipe at the ready if you don't correct that immediately. If you don't correct that immediately, I have the pipe at the ready. And chat, no, you don't get half off the ARX if you go to Hutton Orbital. You don't get half off the ARX cost of a Type 8 by going to Hutton. And well, Bark, does Nick not have like a penthouse suite? Does he not have a penthouse suite? I thought I saw something where he had like a condo or a penthouse suite or something like that. Like he was living very well. I thought. Where he owns a house? Yeah. So how the hell was he living in a house if he has not made any money on YouTube for 2 to 3 years? How is he earning money? If all he does is YouTube, how is he earning money? How? He'd be on the street.
Hey guys, just so you know. I just found out. If you go to the Hutton space station, you get half off the ARX cost of a Type -8, Tysel 04.
Oh yeah, Mannix? By Ember. Yeah, I thought that he did that.
Just caught a rat in the kitchen eating my peanut butter.
Well, Bobby Fletcher, that is actually the best bait to catch a rat if you're gonna bait a trap. It is. Baby Divas, maybe. I have not heard about him doing OS. I have not heard anything about that, but honestly, it wouldn't surprise me. But him saying I have not made money on YouTube for 2 to 3 years, I'm sorry, I'm calling bullshit. I'm calling bullshit on that.
Ricardo's 5 biggest channels, he's done 1.85 billion views total, which by applying a conservative ad rate of $3 per 1,000 views, means he's made $5.5 million from YouTube ads alone. Yeah. He also charges $500 per cameo and has over 1,000 reviews, meaning—
What? But he charges $500 fucking dollars to do a cameo. Are you fucking kidding me? And, VH, first, welcome. I hope you're enjoying yourself. And two, yes, that's what I was thinking. The $2 million print house. That's exactly what I was thinking about. And, sir, yeah, thank you for the follow. Hi, Xanax. Yeah, Hoseki, my reaction exactly. $500 to do a fucking cameo. How many people paid that, I wonder? I have to wonder how many people actually paid that. That's fucking insane.
If you include maybe another 1,000 people who didn't review, he's also likely made over $1 million from this. Then Nick also has a Patreon.
Wait, there's 1,000 reviews, so at least 1,000 people paid $500 for a cameo. And Sunny is saying add in another 1,000 for safe measure that didn't actually leave a review. And then I'm going to rewind it to so I don't cut off the next part.
If you make it to Hutton Station, you only get 1 gloop coin.
No, you get in the Hutton. You can purchase the Hutton mug. That's what you get if you get to Hutton. You can get the Hutton mug and you get Centauri Gin.
Also likely made over $1 million from this. Then Nick also has a Patreon and his iconic line of merch, which when combined with everything else, could mean total career earnings of almost 10 million. So how could it be possible he didn't make much money? Well, Nick Ricardo would elaborate.
I hate that my job is showing up here and hoping I get paid from it because the YouTube gods strike me down 3 years ago and it's never improved.
Nick seemed to imply his videos were rarely monetized, which has been happening for over 3 years. We tested this by watching his content on a fresh new account and found that most videos on More Nick Ricardo don't even play
on
one
the way to Hutton, a cute cat girl will come rescue you.
If I'm free, Atsunashi, yes, I will. Yes, I will. I'm gonna be on the lookout for every one of you guys this weekend when I'm on Elite Reddit. You know I'm gonna be on the lookout for every single one of you guys. Every case that comes in, I'm gonna be eyeballing it going, is this someone from my chat?
Single ad. On the contrary, most of his third channel videos have ads, but his earnings didn't matter anyway, because any money he did make has now been fully wasted.
It wasn't even worth it. I barely made any money. And the money I did make, I lost.
To the
Battle Sparta? So am I. I've also got an alt account on PlayStation, so I rat on console too.
Worth it. I barely made any money. And the money I did make, I lost.
To the extent that Nick Ricardo's now struggling to survive.
I hate my finances. I hate my husband. I hate my family. I hate my friends. I hate my work. I hate this country. I hate this place. To pay so much just to survive.
As a result, he begins to consider even moving to a different country.
I'm literally about to move to Indonesia. I have a friend there right now, and do you know how much she paid for her dinner? $2.24.
Which Nick has actually done.
Okay, I fucking hate when people do this. You cannot compare what someone pays for anything in another country and then convert it to USC like what he's doing. Because you can't do that. Because the financial situation in that country is completely different. Yes, if you, as an American, purchase the same meal in Indonesia, you would only pay $2.24. But you're not living in that country. Therefore, you're not making the same level of income in that country as you are making in the United States. If Nikocado was to relocate to Indonesia, the kind of work that he would be able to obtain would not earn him the same level of income that he is able to be earning in the United States. So that $2.24 he's crying about, because he cries about everything, would actually feel probably more like $15 to $20. And that's why I hate when people that want to bitch and moan about living in the US, living in Canada.
Well, screw this fat idiot, and I don't care if it is seen as fat shaming, but this is deserved.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Well, it's not only what was that $2.24 meal, that is something to consider, but again, it's also the financial demographics of the geographic location. If Nikocado moved to Indonesia and had to work a regular job, that what he called $2.24 meal would have cost him would feel the equivalent of $15 to $20 minimum in that country's currency, which is what he would be earning. So pulling this rich Westerner bullshit act by saying, oh, it's so much cheaper in these other countries. Yeah, with the exchange rate, yes, it would be. But you're not living in that country. You are not earning wages the way people in those countries are earning wages. So it is 100% an apple to banana comparison. You can't do it. People only make this comparison to try and shame and talk bad about the country they live in or the state that they live in. To try and shame businesses, which isn't going to work, to lower their prices because they're saying, look how much cheaper it is over in this country. To which the business is just going to reply, great, move to that fucking country, fat ass. And yeah, the moment the pizza got delivered, I knew it was drama and sympathy for me. The moment the pizza was delivered, I knew it was. Everything saying I hate everything, he's pulling a fucking boogie right now. 100%, he's pulling a fucking boogie. Just without the saying he has cancer. Saying that he hates himself, that he hates his life.
An Indonesian average income is about $10,000.
There you go. There you fucking go. Yeah. So he's just making this comparison again for a sympathy bit. And and if he really isn't making money, then which I think is bullshit. He is. And if he is broke, that means that he's spending like fucking crazy and is not being spurred by his finances. Like, this is one reason why, with me, the consideration to get a new computer that I've been talking about, there's a reason why I've been waiting. You guys know this. Because I'm deliberately being careful. Since I've started streaming, and since you guys have been unbelievably generous towards me, which, as always, I appreciate it, I have not changed my ways where I'm suddenly going out spending like fucking crazy. I'm not, since I've started to be able to get a better income than I'm used to, I'm still not going out and just like throwing money around spending like crazy. I'm still behaving.
Apparently, as of February 2024, the average Indonesian employee could expect a net monthly salary of around 3 million Indonesian rupiah. $194.91.
Yeah, that's for that part of the world. That sounds about right. But like, I try to be responsible. I try to be careful about my money. Because I know how easy it would be to just burn through it. I am very cognizant of this, and that's why I am I've not changed my spending habits. I still try and be frugal at every opportunity that I can. Because I know how easy it would be to just burn through it all. It would be. It would be so easy to. And so I check myself at every opportunity. And why I don't spend a lot of money. Like, I would love to get a new keyboard for my computer. And I have the means now. But I haven't. Because I am being very, very careful and want to make sure I make the right choice and I'm not overspending for anything. I want to be cautious. He decided not to do that.
If that's that case, the $2 meal would be an insane expense.
Exactly, Baby Jeemus. He's not looking at it from the contents of actually living in that financial area. And Tiburon and Kirito, nice name, Kirito, the king, thank you both for the follow. Manix, I told you, I am not comfortable making a throne. I am not comfortable having you guys buy me things like that. You guys are already being incredibly generous. I don't, right now anyway, right now, I would feel really uncomfortable saying, hey, I want you guys to buy me this shit. At this point in time, that honestly feels scummy to me to do that. So, I'm not doing a throne. At least not right now. Maybe I might warm up to the idea, but it doesn't feel right. It feels like I'm taking advantage of you guys if I do that. Thank you, Robo Spartan. Yeah, well, Barb, if this is large meat lovers, yeah, I'd expect so. Again, Robo Spartan, thank you.
Done before, having spent 3 years living in South America. He acknowledges the easier solution would have simply been to make a different type of content.
And I knew if I would have done something more age appropriate or more whatever, friendly. What was this all for? I don't even like this.
Or more tragically, stick with his previous love of playing violin.
I felt like I had a purpose to create beautiful music, to inspire people, to give people hope when they're going through horrible shit.
It seems Nika
Blade Zero, you're welcome. You're welcome. That's one thing that I try to do with my stream is I'd like to make people happy. Yeah, and that's what I heard. I feel like alas, I have never heard him play, but from like people in chat, I've heard that he was an excellent violinist. And honestly, I think he could have done really well on YouTube, just playing his violin. And Barb, what's stopping him is because he has locked himself into his brand. That's what's stopping him. He's locked himself into this brand. And if he changes his brand and switches to, well, for one, if he has not kept up with his violin over the years while he's been mukbanging, those are perishable skills. So if he has not kept up with the violin, he's not as good. He's not going to be able to play like he used to. And the fact is because he's so well known for the mukbang stuff and for having schizo freakouts and cramming his face full of food, that's his brand. If he changes off that brand, he's gonna lose a lot of his audience. A lot of it. Like, the majority of his audience will just go the fuck away. And that will be a big hit to his wallet. Because people pay him money. They, effectively speaking, people watch him and they pay him money on Cameo and what have you because, I hate to say this, because he's fat and pathetic. It's why people watched Boogie and paid him money, at least until he started lying about cancer. That's why they did it with Boogie. They did it because he was fat and pathetic, and some of them might do it to mock him, sure. Yeah. Like, if he actually makes himself healthy again, he's not gonna have, he will have 1/100th of his audience. It is. It's why he would have 1/100th of the audience. Robo? Yes. Yes, to a degree, I will say yes. It could almost be like bullying. It's more of encouraging bad behavior versus bullying. So.
Cheer 169. What is mukbanging, anyway? It sounds like an obscure corn genre.
Bobcat, you're not entirely wrong. A mukbang actually started in... I forget if it was in Korea or not. I might have been Korea. It's basically where someone, like Nick, will basically have a will on camera, like on stream or on a YouTube video, will have a massive amount of food, and they will just eat a massive amount of food. And it's the sound of them eating, but it's also just this huge pile of food displayed before the camera, and these people and this content creator just enjoying eating the food. That's it. It's just eating a shit ton of food. That's what a mukbang is. And it's what he became known for. This is 100% what he became known for, and the minute he leaves it, he loses his audience. His audience will go away. They'll say, there's a small portion of his audience that says, we want you to lose weight, we want you to feel better about yourself, so on and so forth. But if he actually does that, he will lose his audience, because his audience, they are tuning in to watch him destroy himself, which is sick. Bearing in mind, I'm not in any way approving of people that do this, that tune in to watch him destroy himself, but that is the majority of his audience. That is the majority of how he got his income, that he pissed away and did not spend wisely, I will point out. The similar. I would say it is. I'd say it's not far off of being lolcow. It's not. I'd say not far off. It's probably in the same neighborhood. Kirito, I vaguely do remember something about Corey Kenshin trying to help him out, and he got mad. It was a while ago, but I vaguely do remember hearing something about that.
Kado's mukbangs have destroyed his previous talent.
I used to play the violin, and my fingers got too fat, they get stuck under the strings, they go bonk, and then I can't play anymore.
Missing violin as an art form.
Yeah, see? Okay, so this right here, this is what people tune in for. Whether or not this is genuine, him acting like a fucking tweaker like this, whether or not that is genuine or it's an act that he's using to play for the camera, it doesn't matter. This is what people tune in for. This is what they want to see. They want to see the fat ass acting crazy. The minute he stops doing that, they're gone. They will absolutely leave the minute he stops doing it, which is sad and sick from a humanity standpoint. Unfortunately, that is the fact. It is the fact of the matter. That's what the people tune in for.
They go bonk, and then I can't play anymore.
Missing violin as an art form that actually impacted people's lives.
All it takes is one person.
Now, he has lost weight. You can tell between this picture and this picture, you can tell he's lost weight. He has. Like, a lot of it. Like, he still has a bit of a double chin going on, but it's nowhere near as bad as this. Like, this, like, his neck was, like, blending into his chin, essentially, here. You can tell he's actually lost a lot of weight. I wish we could see more of him to see how much weight he's lost. He's starting to go that route of maybe self-improvement. But then we're getting this video. So, I don't fucking know what's going on with them.
Person to come to a concert or a show, and you change their life because you inspire them to do something similar or to go into the arts or something. And I'm sitting here eating food.
In Oompaville's It's Your Fault, Nikocado further added,
I was very good. I got a full ride scholarship to my school. Could you Juilliard
shred?
School. Have you known about it? I went to the Juilliard for 2 years.
I don't know what that is.
with Juilliard being
Yeah, see, again, I don't know if I honestly, like, here's the thing. He is doing, like, a character, but how the hell do we know if this is a character he's doing? Like, when he's talking like this. How can we take anything he says seriously? You know, these YouTubers that create these characters, like when Boogie had Francis, and I don't even know if Nick has ever established if this is, like, another character of his. When they do this, and if they, like, have, like, a characterization for their videos that is not supposed to be them, how can you believe anything that they say? Because they can simply just write it off as, like, oh, that was just being done in character. I was being serious about that. How do you know? You don't. That's the point. So how can I expect anything that he says to be genuine? Including the video we're watching today. You can't. That's the fact is you can't.
Went to the Juilliard for 2 years.
I don't know what that is.
With Juilliard being the world's most prestigious music school, a user on Reddit found Nick's full list of violin achievements of
Whoa. Let's back
this
that up.
music school. A user on Reddit found Nick's
Actually, just some info on LinkedIn. Are these supposed to be impressive things for those of you who are professional violinists? Won the prestigious position to be the soloist performer for MAC Cosmetics. Touring New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, Georgia, and North Carolina, worked closely with the brand to establish cohesive performance and marketing strategies for product vision. New York Musical Festival graphic performer. New
full
York
list of
Music
violin
Festival.
achievements
1 Best Musical and 6 NYMF Awards. Baby Case, Jeremy. Okay, I have no clue what that is. Minted Inheritance. New York International Fringe Festival. Winner of Best Musical and Encore Series. Concert for what is all this? What in God's name is all this? Highlight stations and venues. She's performed at Carnegie Hall, Kennedy Center,
of which there were certainly many.
McCormick Place, Keegan Theater, Mexican Cultural Institute, Mexican Embassy, Embassy Republic of Bulgaria, Czech Republic Embassy, Italian
and it therefore
Embassy.
makes sense that he was good enough to teach.
Have you ever had a job?
Yeah, many. Violin lessons. I used to play at weddings.
A YouTuber named Violin Mechanic also watched all of Nick's
Okay, Kirito, have a good night. Thank you for coming by. I hope you come back again. Yeah, that's what it looks like at Tanashi. If all that is true, because granted, anybody can put anything the fuck they want on their LinkedIn profile, keeping that in mind. Yeah, Mansfield University is more, yeah, I mean, if all of those were true, those were legit. Those were, like, good. My friends need me to help compete stuff and see if these news got back. Jesse, we're looking at the latest video that Nikocado Avocado has put out. Like SunnyV2 has made a video on it. And he's basically doing a I hate myself, I hate the world, I hate everything video. It's a sympathy video that loses all of its legitimacy when he has a fucking large pizza delivered right in the middle of it and eats it on while he's saying I hate everything.
violin videos, concluding he was near professional.
Right from the bat, I can tell that this guy plays fantastically in tune.
And it seemed this respect from other people was what Nick missed more than anything else.
When I would finish my shows, I would sign autographs. People would wait in a line to take photos of me, which I think some people would now, but it's for a different reason. It's not because I just inspired them. It's because I am a fat, funny meme.
By playing on the street, Nick attracted massive crowds, but as he sits there thinking for over 20 seconds, he realizes what he truly misses is the respect he had for himself.
And I had a sense of pride, a sense of honor, a sense of happiness. I felt closer to God, actually.
In comparison to his
Yeah, I mean, exactly. Like, he's doing all this complaining, I hate everything. He has lost weight. You can tell he has lost weight. Why? Instead of doing mukbangs, why does he not pivot to going back to doing the violin? Like, seriously. Like, he has 5 channels. He has 5 fucking channels. why not go on one of them and turn that one into a channel that he plays his violin on? And start trying to get back to that. Like, he could do it. He wouldn't be able to just blanket stop everything and switch over to doing the violin. He can start taking one or two of his channels and start doing a redemption arc. Like, one of them, Atanashi, like you said, do workout videos where he's trying to turn himself around. Another one of the channels, he starts going back into doing his violin and he starts playing. Like, he could do this and still do YouTube and make money. Because if he has one channel of showing his workouts where he is trying to, where he is showing he's trying to better improve himself, and another one showing that he's trying to recapture his, his musical ability and get back into that. I don't know if he's afraid of who he used to be sadistic. I don't know. I'm thinking it's more along the lines of he's afraid to try. I suspect it may be more along the lines of he's afraid to try because he thinks everyone will just run away if he tries to go back to who he used to be. Or Atanashi, he could mukbang with actual healthy foods. Instead of mukbanging with pizza and just garbage that's going to make him fat, he started mukbangs with vegan food. That's how he started his mukbangs. It was vegan food. Go back to that. Go back to healthy. Do mukbangs, but go back to healthy foods. Like, he could do it. Like, every other mukbang. Like, don't even just, 100% switch. Do, one mukbang, ease up on the portion size, and then the next one, do healthy food. Then do the regular, then the next one do healthy food. And then maybe do one regular, two healthy. One regular, two healthy. And sort of ease the audience into the healthy stuff, though. And, well, Atanashi, exactly. If he chooses not to, that's on him. And if there's, and baby Jeebus, if there's no money into it, if there's no money in healthy, he shouldn't be doing it for the money. At this point, he needs to be doing it for his health. The money is secondary at best. It's for his physical and mental health.
His music, he's lost all motivation to mukbang.
I felt like I was doing something that I was called to do. I don't feel that with these videos.
Which can definitely be felt throughout the entire video.
I can't even sit here and fake this for you. I'm not going to.
He tries to talk about the food but clearly doesn't care.
Let's try these breadsticks. It's fine.
As Nick's instead preoccupied with the thought of him retiring.
And if I just quit YouTube, who's gonna care? Couple hundred people, okay. I can't watch Nikocado slurp noodles and eat Takis. Oh, my life's not the same. I used to watch Nikocado eat Taki.
It's a topic he's been considering throughout the previous year, so why doesn't he quit and do something else completely? Well, he addresses this also.
I can't even get a normal job. I mean, imagine if I went to apply doing some type of management. Because I'm so known or there's so many horrible things I've put myself into, situations, it's like, it's gonna...
Wait. Horrible situations he put himself into? What horrible situations has he put himself into? I haven't heard about any of this. Like, what has he done? What the fuck has he done? That, yeah, other than getting fat. What's the horrible situation? I've not heard of other than him being fat. I've never heard of any scandals that he's been involved in that would preclude him from normal employment. I've not heard of anything that would keep him out of regular employment. 2 heart attacks on camera. Oh, really? Well, okay, so Diabetes, he made an OF account. How many hundreds of thousands of people have made an OF account? That will not stop him from getting a normal job, despite what people think. despite what people love to say, having an OF does not preclude you from getting a job, a normal job. It doesn't. So, I mean, yeah, exactly. People may regret it later on, but it's still not going to stop you from doing a job. But what the? Yeah, he's making excuses. That's what he's doing on camera. He's making excuses for why and this is like what we've seen Boogie do. Boogie in that video, I forget the content creators that did that documentary on Boogie. He went to a job recruiter, and right off the cuff was basically giving all like excuse after excuse after excuse after excuse of why he would be a poor hire. Like, cause he doesn't want to have an actual job. He doesn't want to. He's lived the YouTube life and he likes living that. There's a bunch of people reviewing his account. Okay. I've still heard of no scandals for him though. That's the thing. I have not heard of anything. He sounds like he's just making an excuse of why he quote unquote can't have a normal job. And it's the same shit that we've heard from Boogie. Maybe? Possibly, Barb? I don't know. I don't know if I go in that direction yet, but it's certainly in the realm of plausibility. I will say that. It is absolutely possible.
Create a polarizing environment. How many people hate me? They don't want to work with me. It's like, great, so now I've really limited myself.
Sadly, Nick is probably right. If he was spotted working retail, it'd be a story instantly, but there are still other YouTube ideas that could all...
Okay, no. Okay, I'm gonna disagree with Sunny on this one. It would be a story for, like, maybe a week, and then forgotten about. Like, people are ascribing way too much celebrity to Nick Cotto. This is not like, okay, I'll throw it a name. This is not like suddenly Tom Cruise decides to become a barista at Starbucks. And it's huge. And even then, after like a month, it's gonna die off. Yeah, he might get some attention initially for about the first week that he worked there. And yeah, maybe an article or a news agency that covers social media celebrities would print something about him. In about a week, no one would care. Honestly, in a week, no one would care, and he would just be like a normal person at that point. Seriously, it's like they're and SunnyV2 is kind of doing this too with what he's saying here. They're putting these YouTube celebrities on too much of a pedestal. Diabetes, are you getting ads? Diabetes, refresh your stream. You're subscribed. You should not be getting ads. Somebody tell Diabetes to refresh. I don't know if he just received a gifted or something, but he should not be getting ads. And hello, Nacho. Sadistic? Yeah, they probably would, because you know why? Because it would draw business. It would, because for that week, they'd get a bump in business. They would. So, I absolutely think that the business would put up with it. Do they, VE? Okay, and thank you for the gifted Cosmic. Alright.
Also be successful. A YouTuber named Oosgang went unexpectedly viral when he began a series titled Try to Lose Weight in 100 Weeks. Well, Nick showed in his recent video that he was already losing weight.
I recently lost 89 pounds, but I'm still morbidly obese. I can't even fit in a chair.
Dude, you just started. You lost 89 fucking pounds. That's so well done. It's the beginning, and you're on a good track. Like, you're not going to just suddenly shed like 200 pounds like it's nothing. You need to put in the work. Yeah, 89 pound, an 89-pound loss is absolutely an improvement. It's wonderful. But for him, it's the beginning. You gotta keep walking. And Xanax, you're saying Drama Alert and okay, so Drama Alert and Keemstar, I don't fucking care. Drama Alert and Keemstar, their only purpose is to antagonize and to aggravate so they can create the drama to draw in viewers and get money. So, them talking to him, I don't trust that in any way, shape, or form. Mods, if you would, please. Yeah, exactly, Diabetes. 89 pounds is impressive. But it's a start. It is absolutely a start. And he's got to keep working at it. And that's what people need to tell him.
Which has been proven as an element the audience likes to follow. Combine this with Nick Ocato's notoriety, and you've got a mega viral series that could fix his channel health and declining self-esteem.
I'm so ugly. I don't want to be ugly.
Whilst giving him respect from every single viewer. Imagine if he disappeared off of YouTube for a year or two, lost all the weight and built muscle, became an absolute Chad, and returned to YouTube as a violin YouTuber. The respect he'd receive would be insane.
Counterpoint. Yes, he would get respect, but he wouldn't have an audience. That's okay, Tysel. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yes, he would get respect, but he would also lose his audience. If he did what this person said, which is disappeared off YouTube for a year or two. Because YouTube is a beast where if you disappear for a year or two, people are going to forget about you and move on. And the algorithm will not push any of your videos. And yeah, Yardong, exactly. It would be a hell of a lot more effective if he actually, did this weight loss and built muscle on YouTube. If he showed his journey to it, that would be, he would receive even more respect if he actually showed his journey to it. But he won't, because that's going to take work. He's not going to do either because it's not going to take work. Or because it will take work, excuse me.
The only problem is Nick's completely terrified of trying something new.
The worst part is I have an escape route and I'm so afraid to take it.
At this point, however, is there even another alternative?
I'm halfway through life. I don't want to spend the next half being like this.
Even Nick himself admitted he can't keep doing mukbangs.
You can't keep betting on the dying horse. You just can't. And in my stupid mind, it's like, it will change, it'll get better. Oh, if I pump out more content, I'm not liked. I'm just not liked, and that's the fact, and it hurts.
And I doubt Nick's as disliked as he clearly thinks. There are loads of different people who appreciate the meme, while his series he made with Oompaville helped restore his reputation. The honesty in his recent video also makes him much more likable.
Diabetes, I think depending on if he worked with someone to facilitate his comeback like that, I don't think he'd lose 60%. If he teamed up with another well-known content creator for this comeback, I don't think he'd lose 60%. I think he'd retain 60 to 70%. If he worked with like maybe a fitness YouTuber or a fitness YouTuber, and basically collabed with them on doing this redemption arc, and then also did his music as well, started going back into that, I do think he'd retain 60 to 70% of his viewership, and then he would be able to build on even more viewership. Once the redemption arc is at its zenith. That very possible. Yes, depending on the food you eat, can affect a mental change. Especially if you do overeat, it's and overeating. Continuing to overeat is a sign of depression. Well, the diabetes. That's why I said like with afterward, he can become doing the violin. And here's the thing, he has to expect that afterwards he will see a drop, and that's why he should be fiscally responsible during that redemption arc. That's a part of it. Is you need to be fiscally responsible and not buying up crazy shit left, right, and center, like homes or items or anything like that. Fiscal responsibility is also another big part of this, which he has not been. So, there's a lot of things that he has to do that he has to basically put on his big boy pants and do it. And it's the question of, is he going to or not? Or is he just going to go, poor pity me, please throw money at me, I'm just a piece of shit, I'm a lolcow, please throw money at me.
Especially in the segments where he takes responsibility.
But it's nothing to do with you, really. It's everything to do with me.
Still, Nikocato's convinced that everybody hates him.
And I'm here, filming for people who hate me. Wow, my life is so cool.
Making the video's main point all the more obvious. He desperately needs to try something new.
It's like a dead relationship. You're clinging to something dead. Stop living in the past.
Tanashi? I think he's already gone the route of Boogie. This video that Sunny was just going over, that is the route of Boogie. Where he's just bashing himself like fucking crazy and hoping that people will give him money.